Welcome to the 2020-2021 school year. I will be teaching your student AP World History. They're going to be taken on a journey that goes across the world and across time periods. But before I go any further about the curriculum, I'd like to tell you guys a little bit about myself and about the person who's going to be helping with the class this year. Sometimes I think back to when I was a kid, when I used to ride with my grandfather to pick my grandmother up from work. She used to work at King Drew Medical Center. I used to look every day across the street. I didn't really see much. When I was like 6, she retired, so I wasn't in the area for a while. But around 10, I came back, and a lot had changed. My older sister went to King Drew, starting in 2000. It was a brand new school, it looked amazing, and it was in my neighborhood. So in the fall of 2004, I started my own King Drew journey. I can't always say that I was the best student, but I can always say that King Drew teachers and administrators always had my back and looked out for me. So even though I graduated, my King Drew journey never really ended. I came back to where I started, and now I teach history here. Your student will get extra practice and extra assistance learning about writing for their AP World History exam with the help of my partner, Dr. Carl Graber. Dr. Carl Graber is a former teacher at King Drew and actually one of my former teachers at King Drew. And now that he's retired, he loves to come back to AP World and to help students become better writers, not only for this class, but also for the rest of their lives. The skills your student learns in this class are going to benefit and help them for eternity. And I speak from my own personal experience taking AP courses at King Drew. I still utilize some of the skills and tools that I was taught. So what's your student going to learn this year? So the official time period for this class is between 1000 and 1991. So they're going to officially learn about 2,000 years of history for their AP World exam, which is coming up on May 10th, 2021. But in order to get them there, I have to teach the early content that actually goes back to the beginning of human interaction with the world. It's pretty hard to just start at year 1000 without talking about the developments that humans made before then. So a part of this class is going to be learning about change over time and comparisons. Learning how to identify biases and how those may influence different sources. Also, comparing ancient history to modern history, and so many more topics. So once again, the AP World History exam is May 10th, 2020. That's a Monday. So once again, the AP exam is going to be on Monday, May 10th, 2020. So some important information. Your students are going to be learning from a variety of sources. Number 1 is their textbook, which is a lime green book that's entitled Worlds Together, Worlds Apart by Norton. Number 2 is a book called A History of the World in 6 Glasses by Tom Standage. Your students have access to a PDF copy of that and will be referencing that throughout the semester. Their summer assignment came from there, as well as their Labor Day weekend assignment. And finally, World History Modern, 1200 to present by AMSCO. Your student is going to be provided a copy of that. So that is a brief description of AP World History. If there are any questions, now is the question and answer session.